Welcome to Canvas 101 for instructors. The first thing we want to do is access Canvas. The preferred browsers are Firefox, Chrome, Edge, Safari. Don't use Internet Explorer. So from your favorite browser, I'm using Chrome, you can go to canvas.anselm.edu. From here, you'll be prompted to log in if you haven't already. Make sure you use your Anselm email and password. And you'll be taken to the dashboard, which is your home page. Your dashboard is sorted by published courses and unpublished courses, and you can customize your dashboard by going to Courses and All Courses. From here, you can choose which ones will display on your dashboard page by clicking the star. So, for example, maybe I want to remove this one and this one. No need to hit save. Once I go back to dashboard, it'll be updated. Next, let's set our notification preferences. So this is the global menu, and at the top is your account. So what you'll want to do is click on account and click on notifications. And what this will do is will bring up a list of all of the things that you could be notified for, and then let you choose when you want that notification. So for the defaults, you might get notifications immediately when there's an announcement in a course, or daily summary, or weekly summary, or not at all. So what we recommend is stick with the defaults, and as things start rolling in, you will have a better sense of what your preferences are, and you can just go here from account notifications and change when it's notifying you. We also have a further recommendation where this announcement created by you, go ahead and turn that on to notify immediately. And what that will do is when you send out an announcement to your students, you'll get confirmation that that announcement went out. Another thing we might recommend is under conversations, turning these on. So conversations apply to this inbox tool here, which is an internal messaging that isn't linked to your regular Outlook or Gmail. So what you can do is if you turn this on immediately, anytime a student messages you through the inbox, you'll get a copy of that in your actual Outlook or Gmail. Before we move on to the course itself, let's just quickly talk about the calendar. This is a tool on the global menu, and it'll allow you to have all your courses in one place where you can sort by week, month, or agenda, which is, upcoming items. And you can also access the scheduler, which is optional, way for you to add events, assignments, or to-dos. And then one quick mention to the inbox, which is Canvas's internal messaging system, and you can use it to communicate with your courses, your sections, or individual students. And it's just like typical messaging. You can CC people, you can reply, you can add attachments, and you can add media. So let's go to our course. I'm going to get there from the dashboard. And today we're working on this new course. You can tell from the home page that it's unpublished. And when you do go to publish it, you'll be asked, what do you want your home page to be? And from here you have choices. You can have a page, a course activity stream. Right now it's the default, which is modules. You can also have an assignment list or the syllabus. So give that some thought as you're setting up your course as what you want the home page to be. For now, we're not ready to publish, so let's talk about files. I'm going to go ahead and click on Files over here in the left navigation. Here's the place where you can upload documents, PowerPoints, Excel sheets, images, Word docs, PDFs, anything related to your course. To keep you organized, I recommend subfolders. So let's just, for example, call it Unit 1 Materials. And then to add files to the subfolder, just click within that subfolder and either drag and drop here or click Upload to find the folder you're looking for. So let's say I have a reading which is an article about global warming. You can see it uploads very quickly. That's a PDF. And let me go ahead and pretend to upload a syllabus as well. And that's a Word doc. So I was just able to add 2 files to my files section. And just want to point out that the one thing we don't add to files is any kind of media, like videos. The reason why is those are larger files and you only have 1 gigabyte. So instead of putting media here, we'll put media in the media server. That way it won't affect your storage usage. While your files will live here, you can actually call to them from other places within Canvas. So for example, let's click on Syllabus. This is a syllabus page. When we click Edit in the top right, we get the Rich Content Editor. It will look differently depending on your window that's open up. If you click here, you'll see there's additional options. But for example, let's say we want to add that syllabus that we uploaded to files. What we can do is we can click on Insert, Document. We can either upload a new one, or since we've already uploaded it, click on Course Documents. And there it is. So all I have to do is click, and it'll add it right within that text box. So I can X out of this, and then just draw your attention to this course summary. This is a feature on the bottom of the syllabus that will list all of the assignments that you've added in chronological order with their due date and anything else that you've added. So I'm going to go ahead and hit Update Syllabus. And what that does is it puts that file as a clickable link where students can click on it. It will open up in a new tab, and they're able to view this file. They can also download it, and they can also click on this previewer to get a little embedded preview of the document. Next up, let's check out announcements. So I'm notified when I hover my mouse over here that it's currently not visible to students because there is no content. So if I were to add an announcement, I'll click on this plus announcement. You'll notice a lot of the things that we add in Canvas are in the top right. So I'll go to the top right to click plus announcement, and here I will give my announcement a title. Yes, I like that. And then I can enter the body of my announcement. Maybe it's a friendly welcome message. Here's an example welcome announcement that I've made. And I wanted to show you that you could highlight existing text and do a link. So instead of doing a link, we're going to do a course link. So we're linking internally to Canvas. And what that will do is it'll bring up this right-hand panel, and let's link to the syllabus page. See what it did there? It added a little hyperlink so the students can click right here and be taken right here. I'll lay off from editing it for now because I wanted to scroll down a little bit and show that you can choose which sections you post to. Oftentimes courses are combined and you can teach both sections from one Canvas shell, and you can indicate which section you want to email. If not both, you can choose an individual section. You can also add attachments. This will show up as another folder in your files page as unfiled attachments. And then you have some announcement options. You can delay the posting. So let's say I'm setting this course up ahead of time. I can delay the posting so it'll go off at 8 a.m. next week. That way you can work ahead and not have to be up at 8 a.m. if you like to sleep in. You can also allow users to comment or like. And you can also, that's it. Normally we don't use a podcast feed or a post first when it comes to announcements, or sort by likes. So that's pretty much all the settings that you'll need. And then when you're ready, you can just hit save. And what that will do is it'll get rid of that visible icon, because now that you actually have content there, it will go away. And all of your announcements will be arranged here chronologically. So let's go back to that home page that we talked about earlier, or specifically pages. So pages are places where you can have content. Pages can include text, video, links to files, external links, and they can be a front page. So let's go ahead and set up a front page. Okay, so let's say that this is our home page that we're going to set up. I can scroll down and I have options to save or save and publish. So there's a difference. If I hit save, I can check it by looking up here in the corner and seeing that this publish button is grayed out. It needs to be published in order for students to see it. So I'm going to go ahead and hit published. And I can confirm that students can see it by going to this little student view icon in the top right. What this will do is it'll add a fuchsia bar around the page, and it'll let me view my course the way my students see it. So I can see that this page is published. I can see that welcome announcement that I put up. Oh, that's right, I delayed it. I delayed the posting. But if I click on syllabus, I can see that syllabus that we set up. So I'm going to leave student view by clicking leave student view in the bottom here. And let's go back to that page we were just on. So one way that I can set this as my home page is by clicking on this options menu and choosing use as front page. So now what that does is it indicates that this page is a front page. And when I click on home and then I click on choose home page, now I can actually select this pages front page home page. We've already covered so much, but there's so much more to learn. One thing that we're going to cover is our navigation. So in order to make the navigation easier for our students, we're going to delete some of these extraneous links. And to do that, we're going to scroll down and click on settings. So there are tabs at the top that are often overlooked, but they're very important because what you'll want to do is you'll change the tab from course details to navigation. And here's where you can reorder your course navigation, including dragging items down below to hide them from students. So there's many ways of doing it, but here's how I do it. I will clean up almost everything and just leave about 4 items for them. And the 4 items that I might leave for them are grades, home, announcements, syllabus, and modules. Now, don't forget, whenever you set it the way you want, and you can rearrange it, right? So we can make syllabus up at the top, grades down here at the bottom. Oops. And then don't forget to scroll down and hit save. I have forgotten many times. Now we can check to see what it looks like. And there's a lot more eyes with a little line through it. So this is what it looks like to the instructor view. But the students will have a much different experience. Watch what happens when I click on student view. It gets rid of all these extraneous links and it forces the student or the user to navigate through a much simpler, much smaller subset of links. I'm going to go ahead and leave student view. And I don't know about you, but my brain is full. So we've covered a lot already, and there's so much more to cover. So my recommendation to you is to play around with Canvas. Don't be afraid of it. Try new things, see what works, see what doesn't work. If you do need help, please reach out to us. We're here to help. And lastly, follow up this video with some videos on modules, pages, assignments, and gradebook. So, and quizzes and discussions. So there's a whole series of videos you can watch, and between this beginner, first step video and those ones, you should be all set to create an amazing Canvas course. Thank you so much for watching. Good luck.